it up here, where there is another one of these mechanisms, and he'll use his other action to hit the mechanism and drop this portcullis down. Chunk between Icon and Anushka. Okay, and that's it for our 4th round over here. Back to you guys.
God. He didn't actually fire.
The one that got overkilled was the one that had the fireball ready.
Yeah, he took it out. I mean, the doctor took it out.
All right, I'm gonna have...
Let me step out and see if I can soften up Domingo here.
You just walked through a wall.
Yeah, so what happened was not a portcullis, but basically, like an iron grate.
Well,
it's been locked out.
It's still just a portcullis, right?
You can see through it. You could fire things through it. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move and fire through it. Like, I'm sick of your bullshit, Domingo. Stop this. All right, I pull out the buckshot pistol. It fires.
Hey.
Let's see. It sure does. All right. Dodge a 12.
I can't.
Well, you have to roll. I
rolled a 4.
You did dodge the 4.
I did dodge the 4.
Okay, which is important. Man, I don't think I want to tap anything for that. I'm gonna let that go. Okay, that is a 6-point hit, but you get to soak twice because it's weak.
Yeah, but his soak really sucks. What is it?
That's why I shot you with buckshot.
2d8
Stupid wizards.
The worst, I guess. 48. Here we go. Looks like 3 points of the 6 points.
You are
he's
merely
still alive.
You are merely reeling, hurt, afraid, and injured. That is the end of my exciting turn.
Ugh.
Sorry to rally you, Icon. I just really wanted to get that in there.
I was hoping you would, since I'm afraid.
All right, then. I'll rally Icon.
Okay.
You are now no longer afraid, and you're focused.
No range penalties?
There is a range penalty. Roll a d8 for range.
Damn.
Oh.
And
I
my
didn't roll
next
on high today.
action is going to be a trick stunt on Corax.
You're doing a what now?
Trick stunt.
A trick stunt.
Attempt to trick him. Describe how you would trick him, how you would deceive him.
Oh, this is new. Okay.
Oh, raccoons are dangerous because they're ambidextrous. So he's going to fight with his buckler and then slash. Oh, no, he's going to fight with the saber and slash and punch with the buckler.
Oh. All right.
Now let me look up how a trick stunt is done.
Struggle.
I think you're thinking of a taunt.
No, there is actually.
No, I'm talking to the doctor, not you.
Oh, my mind, will, and deceit versus a target's mind, will, inquiry, and observation. I suffer penalties for range, but there is no range.
Remember, Corax, you are focused.
2d8 here.
You can't interrupt him to prevent him from doing this.
Right, so I would want to send him reeling. Interrupt him and send him reeling somehow. To interrupt him and hit him. I think I'm going to have to because...
You know, dead people don't talk as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any of those skill dice, so I'm actually going to do that. I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Conversely, you could interrupt him to trick him.
The two of them just, like, voguing at each other?
I'm going to let you finish, but did you hear the one?
Alright, so I'm going to counter this. No, I'm going to parry it. I have better parry dice.
Cool. Okay, and he's just rolling his typical extinguisher D12, D10, D8. 5's high. No bueno. Okay, and you're parrying, so you knock away the blow. And yeah, I guess that didn't help me. So we're back to the trick. He's only rolling 2d8 against this.
Let me just double check my dice.
Got my 8 though.
It's versus successes.
Okay then. then yes, you successfully tricked him.
Right. I got, 2 successes on him?
Yep, and I've got 1.
I'm going to, instead of forcing him to take a focus turn, which would be bad for me, I'm going to add the confused condition to the target.
Hey, very nice.
The what condition?
Confused.
Oh, confused. Oh, I know that one. Okay, interesting. Oh, all right.
Is it number of successes?
Yes.
Because it says roll your mind will and deceit versus the target's mind will and inquiry and observation. It doesn't say.
Oh, so it's...
Yeah, it doesn't say it's
still have to hit
resisted.
high die? Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Are you
Not
talking, Raph?
confused.
Because I can't hear you.
Yeah, if it says versus, that means you have to roll higher than your opponent.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't say resisted.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong.
So
Okay.
you rolled a 5, he rolled an 8, he wins. Unless you want to tap something.
Already tapped my personality. Etiquette's
well,
not going to help.
Yep. So then you're reeling.
Well, you tried.
As an interesting maneuver, Veritas is not easily tricked. Actually, that's not true. He is easily tricked, but it didn't work in this case.
Not this time.
Not this time. He's got some big dice, guys.
All right. I think I'm the only one left who hasn't gone then, right?
I haven't
think-
gone, but there's nothing I can really do because I'm afraid.
Well, that's good because I'll go first and I'm going to go ahead and recover Fulgration. And then I'm just going to call out into the cavern. Icon, we're winning. We're winning. How are you out there?
Okay, I'll roll his defense dice.
Yeah, okay.
So this
You
is
need
my
7.
verse. Yeah, this
Because
is
not only do you have a
versus,
range penalty, you also have the concealment penalty.
right.
You beat it!
All right, so not afraid.
Hey,
Wow.
congratulations.
Oh, no, I thought he's putting out your on fire.
I'd
No,
rather
no.
be able to do stuff because the on fire isn't gonna. On fire has a threshold. I feel like.
Yeah, target's choice in this case.
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember that on fire goes away on a turn where it doesn't change your status.
Yeah, if
Right.
it doesn't actually kill you, if it doesn't do anything to
Vengeance
you,
goes
it
out.
goes
And
away.
the fact that it's only 2 and I roll 3 soak dice, I feel like I have the advantage on that. Plus, my last action, I readied a spell, so now I can cast said spell.
Hmm.
go.
I feel
Have
like
fun.
you've got Domingo handled here with what you've done to him, and he can't get out of sight. So I'm going to do my Turmoil of Silence on Korax down there.
Yeah, you should definitely
Okay.
do it on him.
Or he does anything else weird.
So do you want to roll your Mind, Will, and Supernatural?
Yes, I do. Let me just make sure he does not have supernatural. No, he does. Does have supernatural. Hooray! So 3d8 for him. Here we go. 5 high.
God damn it. Hold on a sec. Do I have a favorite use of anything yet? I do not have a favorite use for Supernatural. Just used in
Ooh.
this spell. So I'll make it Turmoil of Silence and I'll reroll that d8.
Come on, you can do it. Yes.
Maximizing
There's a lot
dice
of-
all day.
Clutch saves this game. Okay.
So
Alright,
you're
so
reeling and
silence.
silenced.
Reeling and silenced.
Okay.
Yeah, aren't you hurt, Icon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the fire does 3 points of damage.
Hold on a second. I was just writing down favorite use.
Don't burn to death.
Oh, that's gonna make this next
Well.
thing very interesting.
Jesus.
Oh.
So you said 3, but that makes it 4 because that's a botch. I am now dying.
No.
Why aren't you tap your combat save?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember way back when we were talking about how fire maybe isn't that important to deal with, like the on fire status?
That's not who you are.
So this is the end of turn, right?
Yeah, that happens at the
I
end of the
believe
turn.
Well, that's nobody's left but me.
Yeah,
And I'm
you're
done.
the last
Yep.
one.
Yep, that's right.
So-
I'm not
So-
Well,
dead.
at least you got stop and drop right now. Just work on roll.
Well, I don't think the fire can do anything else to me when I'm dying.
It can technically kill you. But
Well,
You
I
can
mean,
technically be saved prior to burning to death.
I just mean that technically I have all the conditions right now, so it's going to be hard pressed.
it's going to be hard for I like I said, hey, everyone saw you. It's like you really should put out the fire. I'm fine.
I really think this fire that's consuming my entire body right now is literally going to run its course.
Icon has twice chosen to fearlessly try to stop the spellcasters and silence them instead of worry about his own safety.
No.
He's a hero.
I mean, think about it, at the end of the day, I am both dragon and phoenix. I really should be able to handle this, right?
Should be an
No.
operative word.
Dragons have nothing to do with fire.
Yeah, I mean, scales. I'm working.
I know. That's what,
Scales was my next gift to buy.
so I guess it's Rise of the Bad Guys. I think well, Domingo's not going to put you out.
Something very interesting is going to happen here.
Great.
Oh no.
Actually,
The thing is that Domingo is afraid, and Corthax can't talk unless he rolls really well. But
yeah,
he
and that's
could.
going to be very interesting. So I actually want to, yeah. So let's do this in this order, so that it makes the most sense. Because we're going to see this silence might actually be a kind of
Right.
clutch
Who's
thing
first?
here. So first things first, the plume of fire that is now illuminating this entire chamber begins to twist in an unnatural shape. At first you think maybe it's sort of like gases or vents are bending in a serpentine form, but that's not it at all. As you see a face and body and limbs begin to take form in this fire, and what you're actually witnessing is the manifestation of a fire elemental, a salamander. Who rides in the air and screams with a fury that chills you to your bones, ironically, because he's made of fire. This salamander is looking around, looking for a target for its rage, its unbridled rage. Currently, Domingo is probably the closest. Corax is going to see if he can find his voice. So he's going to recover, and he's rolling his 4 dice, right? So it's going to be 4d8.
And he does.
He does. Okay.
My
all right.
silences are worthless. I'm prepping
That's
a
rough,
2-turn spells just to send people reeling.
Yeah. Yeesh. Okay. Corax
He has
is
a second
going
action.
to... Second action, he's going to try to reason in the primordial language of the salamander with this salamander. So I don't believe anyone here can understand exactly what he's saying,
No,
but in any
that's
case,
not
he's
how that
rolling.
works.
It's not how that works?
No, what it is in Elementalist is you speak your normal language and the Elemental understands you. Magic, I'm
Oh.
not playing shit.
Okay, then you guys can understand it. Corax
Well, you just-
bellows.
Talk to them and they understand you. If you're a wizard, if you're not a wizard, they don't.
Gotcha. So okay,
You did the
Um,
right kind of wizard.
he is an elementalist. So
Yeah.
he's going to bellow, and he says, "Child of Anu, wreak your havoc, your rage on these interlopers, these people who have desecrated your sacred home." And he gestures with his extinguisher at all of you. And we're going to try to do a reason stunt here. He's going to use mind and negotiation versus mind and will. So he's rolling 2d8. The salamander is
Has
rolling.
a crap ton of will.
Has a crap ton. Let's see. Salamander based on the stat.
Each stat's associated with an element. Will is the fire element.
Right. Yep. So it's better than his others. Actually, but
Yeah, because he has no mind, but he has a lot of will.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how that
So,
goes.
Let's see how this goes.
Hey, the shittier the salamander's rolling, the better, because I don't feel like fighting a badass salamander.
It actually comes down to a D8 and a D8, so let's find out. This one
Let's
will
do
be
it.
for Corax, botches, and the salamander does not. So the
Salamander's
salamander
not having it.
screams and lunges towards poor Domingo.
Cool. By
That's
the
it for
way,
Corax.
negotiating sends you reeling.
Yes, that's right. So Corax is reeling because he's trying to say, like, no, not that one. And the salamander is going to move up to his stash. That will definitely get him there. Rah. And he is going to torch this guy. Close. D8, D4 damage +1. Weak. D8, D4, and another D8. That's a 6, 4, and 2, and Domingo is going to just try to dodge it because he
That
doesn't have
includes
Yeah.
his reeling, right?
and he's reeling. Yep. So I rolled the extra D8 for him.
Plus D8. And
Rolling a
Domingo,
D.
what species are you?
A porcupine.
Oh yeah. You're kind of boned.
Yep. He rolled a 2. So that's 6 and a 4 goes through. It's damage plus 1 critical. So the 6 and the 4 becomes 3, plus 1 becomes 4, plus Domingo is hurt and afraid, 5 and 6. He's going to roll a soak of 2d8. And he soaks 1, 5. He's just dead
He's nearly dead.
in a pillar of fire. All right. And that takes care of the bad guys. We're back to you.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I want to wait. Doctor, can you think you can stop him from dying?
I can definitely make the attempt. So from back here, I'm just gonna go, Icon, you might have to deal with that thing out there.
Come back to us, buddy.
There's no
Don't go towards-
point at which I can make this easier to do.
I
I
rolled
think.
shitty on the defense dice, so you only need 4s or better.
Hey,
Okay,
all
so
right.
you remove dying, of course.
Dying
can remove
becomes
dying.
fatigued.
You can also remove. Well, you
I'm
replace
removing all
dying with
fire.
fatigue. Yeah, so you can remove fire, you can remove hurt, and you can replace dying with fatigue.
Do we have an icon that we've been using for fatigued?
I think it's the circle with a slash.
That's a reasonable one.
All right.
I will then also ready Fulgration.
Would you be able to rally Connor instead?
You're not
Up to
dying.
you.
I mean, Connor is in the worst position. I don't know. That's arguable, actually. Is he in the worst position?
Yeah, because he's right next to a guy who's reeling. So
Well,
I'm
he's
not
next
that
to a guy
worried
with a
about it.
slaying weapon as well.
Right. The downside here is I can't like spread out my rally dice or anything. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
only
you got already
choose
a
one
rally.
if you
person.
think it's more important
Yeah.
for Connor, because I do have a body roll every turn.
I do think keeping you alive is important.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I think Connor's fine.
I also want to point out that I will still be afraid, which means I'm not going to add anything to this combat.
We need to get
Whereas-
you up
I
because
forgot that
Someone
it was a
else
rally
can rally
action.
you out
Otherwise
of
it would
afraid,
have been
though.
sorry.
we need to get you back up because the salamander's going to eat your face.
Well, that's
Yes.
still going to happen. That's what I'm just saying. It's
Okay.
that.
Anyway,
Well, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and what's your second action, Doctor?
second action, ready Fulgration.
Okay. My action will be to rally you because I can't do anything to a salamander.
Bullets don't hurt
Okay.
salamanders.
Not enough.
I forgot that saving icon was a rally action. Otherwise, I would have passed.
You've got to get up. We got to get out of here.
All right,
That's
so
2 successes. I will remove fear. And do you have anything else on you?
reeling. I've already removed it. Those are the only two things
Alright.
you could remove that I had.
And my other action is, well, I know no fear and serve with joy, so I'm going to go ahead and guard. But no, even if that thing is hurt by bullets, it's not hurt enough by bullets, and I don't need to get my face blasted off.
Mm,
Now you're a dragon, right?
I'm a Zukue dragon, yes.
Do you have contortionist?
I have to, yes.
You could squirm through these bars and we could escape.
Well, we'll be leaving Connor
Oh.
behind.
It's your call. It's your turn.
Well, Connor still has to act. Actually, wait, no, I can rally. Sorry, I forgot I'm a rallier. How far away is Connor? Connor's within the distance to have a D8 penalty, right?
Right. You'd have to stand up and move, and you don't get a free stand-up action.
It's fine. I mean, I don't have to stand up to rally,
That's true.
so I'll just rally him from here. So if somebody wants to roll a penalty,
here it comes. D8.
all right. So
3.
Connor is no longer reeling.
We're all just shouting across the entire
hold on,
cave
hold
at
on.
each other's.
Do I have a favorite use of leadership? I do not. I will just make it rallying.
You can't make it rallying. You have to pick like condition, like when you're outnumbered.
When I'm in a
or-
cave.
when you're in a cave.
Okay.
Or against magic.
All right, and now you're focused.
Thank you kindly.
Nice.
In that case, aim, guard, and attack.
Also, I'll guard. Stay on the ground, just guard.
Okay. And you're attacking Connor, you said? Corax is reeling.
Corax is my target.
Oh, Corax is not your target, you said.
Is my target.
Is your target. Okay. Sorry. I'm with you. Let's see. I guess he's going to try to parry because he can't do anything
Did you
else.
include your bonus D8, Connor?
Yeah, for reeling. We'll parry D10, D8. Ew, no.
All right, that's 3 successes. That makes it
That's 4 successes.
4 successes?
5?
Oh, yeah, because I got that
2
6
6s, a 9, and 2 11s.
Oh, so that's
Critical.
6
Oh,
damage
shit.
plus 2 for the weapon, plus 1 for hurt.
Oh, man. Okay.
Thank you
Well,
for that rally.
Let's see if he can soak first. All right. It's going to be 3d8 and a d6 because of Die Hard. D6, 3d8. All right. That's not terrible. That's 3 soaks out of the total damage, which was what? You said 7? 6?
Well, let's see. It's damage plus 2, so that's
It's
4
8 without the
damage.
critical. How much does critical add?
Critical adds 2.
All right, so it's 10 damage total.
Damage, Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't
so
be even.
this might be the end of Corax. Let's see. So that's he soaked 3, so we're down to 7. Does he have anything else?
He
I
already
think
used his toughness before, so he
Well,
could possibly save,
Oh.
right?
Toughness is a multiple, though. He could have multiple toughness.
he only
It's
has 1
possible.
toughness.
But you
He
only
has
use
a
1
lot.
toughness per soak.
Oh, okay,
You can only
once
make
it's
something weak once.
Yeah, you can't multi, so you only make it week 1. So at some point, unless you have combat save or some other sort of soak, I think you're going down.
Did
He
he
does
make?
have combat save. Would combat save help him if he's got 7 damage
The
to deal
problem
with?
is it's a 7-point hit. Combat save will change it from overkill to dying.
Did he make this
Okay.
1 week already? Because
Was
this is a 10 normal hit.
Did you
This is
tap
10
toughness yet?
He used his toughness already. He doesn't have toughness now. He
Oh.
only had 1 of them and he used it
Then-
in a previous turn.
then the best he can do is tap combat save to not die, but he'll just
Yeah.
be dying.
He's got his personality, so I could use his personality to bump that down
Now just
to
bump it to a 6. Go right ahead, roll it.
Which is still overkill.
just
Yeah, it
still
doesn't
overkill.
do
But
anything to help him. If he was going to use that, he would have used it on the dodge or whatever he was doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I missed my
He
opportunity
also didn't
there.
know how much
Too
he
late
was.
for that.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just
Gamble
going to use the
lost.
combat save, right? Like it's not going to change anything.
He's got a sword in his lung. There's not much you can do to
I
cure
mean-
that.
The problem is when he goes down, no one can control the salamander.
Well, he wasn't
Well, he
doing a
wasn't
great
gonna
job
do
of
it
that
anyway.
to begin with. So he's
But,
going to use his
uh,
combat save. So now
I
he's
think
just
he
dying.
goes. Yeah, so he goes down.
Yeah. As he's trying to reason with this ball of fiery energy, Connor takes the opportunity and just gets him right between the ribs. Okay. Connor, well done.
Now all we have to do is deal with a freaking salamander.
Yeah. All right. Is that was it for heroes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know who the salamander likes.
Yeah, right. At this point,
I mean, you were going for closest before.
probably Icon. Yeah, I think it's going to be Icon. So let's see. Salamander. What's more dangerous for him?
They often have
Uh,
magic, so they can start blasting us if they want to.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking that. And I think that's what we're going to do. So he's going to ready ignite fire. This is the one that you defend with using your dodge dice normally.
And then
Um,
he's gonna spit it at one of us.
Yep, he'll spit it at Icon. He's
Okay.
rolling 2d8 and a d4. 2, 5, 8.
All right.
Okay, screen out everything but the 8. Ignite. Fire is damage plus 1 critical on fire, so
So
you
a 2-point hit,
2-point hit and on fire again.
and
Plus,
you're on
I'm,
fire again.
I'm sorry. Did you take into account my injured
I did not. So
Injured, that's a
3-point hit.
3-point hit.
3-point?
Yeah.
So hurt, afraid, reeling, on fire.
Yep. And it just goes and just spits fire. Like, damn it!
It
We
just breathes
put you
fire
out.
at you.
Getting to that point where I'm full on icons on my icon.
Hell yeah. Yep. The salamander scream echoes through this cavern, and the heat in this place is rising steadily. You feel like you're inside a pressure. But that's it for my turn, I think. I guess I'll have to roll for Theratos. His body.
Right, you don't have to show us.
Right, private rolls.
Although
for
it might be cool if he
Theratos.
did.
I think it's cooler if he doesn't. So, Doctor, I think we need more rallying because I got on fire again.
On one hand, yes. On the other hand, I have a laser beam.
I don't think you have LOS.
I could if I move, but I'm just going to go ahead and move now.
You
And
could
then I will
move and
rally,
rally.
because this might actually help. There's no way I can get line of sight on Icon, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't
but
need
you
a line
could-
of sight to rally, but at the same time, taking out the bad guy is probably more helpful. The fire isn't going to kill me, guys. Don't worry.
I'm over here.
All right. You know what? I'll go ahead and take Icon's advice here. I will go ahead and do this because, all right, things are crazy. So laser beam, let's do it.
Unaimed shot, it gets a D12 for range.
Okay.
That is correct.
And the fulguration can strike immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike the others, which are short. I could have prepared this into a wand, and but I'm not exactly smart.
You're in a hurry.
It is rolling defense.
Okay, just his defense.
You
His
get-
range
you
is
get
going to be its
speed,
dodge.
and an extra D12 for range.
Its dodge actually really sucks. So, it's a D4 and a D12.
Yeah, it kind of leans on that being resistant or immune to all physical attacks.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to hurt.
Amazing. Okay, so that is 5-point weak damage.
Okay. And this, is this fire? This fulguration.
No, that is
Does
not
it have the
holy.
fire
that is
keyword?
on it. It counters unholy and is holy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
holy damage, actually.
All right.
Ironic, he rolled a
soaking.
2 and weeded out 2/3 of your roll still.
I know. We both just rolled
Why
semi-terribly.
you that's why you roll all the dice in the game, because they're all relevant.
So, it's a 5-point hit, you said?
Weak.
Yes,
5 point
5-point
weak.
weak.
5-point
5-point
weak, so soak
This guy's
twice.
soaking with a D8 and D4. Okay, I do have a magic save, but I think I'm going to risk it with the soak.
Okay.
So,
This
2D4,
is the
2D8.
biggest hit he could have taken.
Yeah. Ugh,
Instead, he
course.
takes all 5 of it and dies immediately.
Well, he has a magic save, evidently.
I'm a bitch.
What's magic save do for you?
It's a combat save that only works against magic attacks.
Well, you took a 5-point hit. You get tap magic
From
save.
magic. Is there a better time?
I mean, I guess this is the
Or
time. So, yeah,
die? I mean,
or die. Yeah. So, all right.
Has he
But
been being suicidal lately? We don't know.
Well, actually, it's not like a combat save in that it negates any and all results of the magic attack.
so in other words,
okay.
you're
so just
sent
nothing
reeling.
happens to
You're sent reeling because you were hit, but you ignore all the damage.
Well, does it
Wow.
though? Because this says any and all results.
You're the GM.
Oh, never mind. It does tend to reeling, injured, and confused.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
really?
so it automatically sends you reeling. Hey, so I never
Cool.
thought of that.
And confused. All right.
That is the best possible result I think I could have gotten.
Well, except for the
Uh,
instant death that you thought you had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, instant death would have been great. Oh well.
I'm going to guard and rally like again. Got to get out of here. That's 2 successes. I'll remove reeling. and afraid. Those are the only two things I can remove. I can't actually put you out.
Well, to be fair, the stories do speak of my ancestors always being on fire, I think. I don't know. I don't remember.
Mhm.
That's only half your ancestors.
On fire for fun and profit.
Well, I mean my true ancestors. I made myself my other half.
Are you turning your back on your dragon heritage?
No, what? I was a Zookwe first. I became a dragon.
We don't have time for your life story. We gotta get out of here.
Let me tell you the story of my childhood.
I have 7 scrolls here detailing in explicit detail every intimate
Are
relationship
you
of
gonna
my family.
get
Let
off
me
and try to
begin.
storm through these bars?
No.
Okay, I'm
I'm not even gonna get up because that's wasting my action economy.
Oh man, what's it gonna be?
I am going to refresh changes magic because I don't have the secrets. And then I am going to ready. I am going to ready collapsing the weakest column.
Ah, okay.
At the very least, you could counter it, maybe. Right, and that leaves Connor then, right?
I'm going to rally Icon then.
I don't think there's anything that you could. Are you?
I can give you focus so you can cast that spell right now.
No, that's true. Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't. I was
that's-
about to ask if you were a true leader or not.
He is.
Uh,
I should get that.
nope, didn't work.
Wait, let me see. My leadership favored use is against supernatural beings.
Technically, I mean, I am.
Well, when we are against them, and we are against them.
Okay, I was gonna say technically I'm a nature of the dragon, which I guess is a supernatural effect. I mean,
Shit.
don't you hate it when you reroll a 1 and get a 1?
Well, according to the letter of the law, it would count.
It's
Well, that was one
Yeah.
thing. What are you doing? What's your other thing?
Wait, I could have moved closer. Shit.
Yup.
this is how I feel every turn.
So how's that? And then we try it. And
Well,
And then we try it.
Hey,
I mean,
I'm a stickler for order operations. You did what you did.
all right. I did what I did.
I mean,
So
you're
good.
gonna want to get closer to the thing you're gonna have to fight anyway. So
unless you want to get further away from it. which is
unless you
also an
want to stand
option.
next to the
Although,
rift on the assumption that more shit's coming out.
you do have it on the ropes currently. It is still very angry, but it doesn't seem to know what's going on because it's confused.
That's just a D8 bonus defense.
But he can't counter, I think. Also,
when you're confused, everyone's got concealment. It's like you're
Yeah.
blind all the time.
Yeah, so that bonus D8 to our defenses against it.
Yeah, so you can still attack us. We just get bonuses D8.
yeah, confused. But also,
So
it
you-
can't counter you. So if you did want to go toe to toe with it, you would have an advantage
Well,
there.
I don't want to go toe to toe with it.
I mean, certainly not. No. But also, the condition to recover from confusion requires your mind die, and this thing is not very smart, so it's probably going to be confused for a good long
Next.
time.
5 minutes. If you want to leave, that's fine by us.
3. Don't say reeling, so I'm hurt. I'm sorry, I'm afraid again.
Gotcha. All right. That sounds like it was end of round. Everyone's taking care of their stuff. Salamander gets to go.
Yeah, time to crawl back in your hole and leave.
Salamander is angry. Salamander also to climb back in the hole requires 2 turns of stunts, and so I don't know if he doesn't want to do that just yet. Especially he's got Icon on the ground looking all tender and
It's already on fire.
crispy.
I'm just be honest, you're never gonna have a meal like me.
That's true. The problem is that I did have to recover from reeling.
When's the next time you're ever gonna encounter part phoenix, part dragon?
Yeah, after he eats you, he's going to be hungry again in an hour.
Runs right through you.
Right. Let's see. Okay. I think we're going to ready a sunburst, but I think that's all I got.
Sweet cup and cakes.
Yeah.
Gotta
Alright.
get out of here.
Guard.
More carting and yelling.
Yeah, I'm gonna rally him. Well, no, you do it first. See if you can't.
Yeah, I'll
at
go
least-
first. That's one successful rally. I'll remove the reeling.
It was environmental, right? So you said it didn't send me reeling.
Oh,
So
that'll
you
remove
can
the
remove the
afraid.
afraid.
We've got to
And
get out of here.
In which case, there's no more need to rally me.
Okay, I was gonna try to give you focus,
Oh, right. Well, you failed, so.
Well, that fails. So one more move.
and that's a guard. So I'm done. This thing's readying a spell. I don't want to be anywhere near it, so that's why I chose the guard.
Are you sure that
Yeah.
environmental doesn't send you reeling? Because
Um,
the move spells are labeled as environmental.
I'm as sure as I am of anything. You've got the same book I did.
Yeah, I've only just reached it, so.
Hits make you go reeling. When you're hit by enemy attacks, they make you go reeling.
So Connor, you just did an action, right?
Yes, I have done 2. My turn is over.
Okay. I am going to refresh Fulgration again, of course, and I'm going to try rallying Icon from all the way back here. I believe in you, Icon. You're doing great. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you can't be focused when you're on fire anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Hey, Icon, are you a true believer of Salumer?
No. I don't even come
Well-
from this continent.
Well, I don't get to reroll the 1 then.
Okay, that's still one success though, so you can put out the fire.
Yeah, fire's out.
Alright, and just to go over, I don't see anything in environmental or on fire that says it doesn't send you reeling.
You can ask the GM. It's my understanding you're only sent reeling on hits.
I understand what
not
you're saying,
hitting.
but as you said before, we both own the book, and I've just told you that I've looked in the book and I don't see anything that doesn't say that.
It doesn't say you do.
Well, the default rule takes in place where it doesn't say that you
The
don't.
default rule is you're sent reeling on hits. All right, I'm done. I'm walking away.
Okay. Let's go with you take reeling on hits. We'll go forward with that since I don't see. Sounds like you guys haven't found a ruling either way. I checked the on fire ruling that doesn't say. So I think for simplicity's sake, if we start introducing that anytime you're taking I guess it would be anytime you're taking environmental damage, it also causes reeling. But
I mean, that was my understanding before. If you took a fall, I would assume you would go reeling.
You actually no, actually, there's special results in the falling that say that. This is one of those things where we overwrote the game.
Mhm.
So
mhm.
All right, so I've gone. Connor's gone. That leaves Icon and Nushka.
I
Nushka
rallied.
rallied
I'm done.
Okay.
Did Connor take a second action?
Guarded.
He guarded.
Okay, I guess that
Because of
leaves me.
dangerous conquer in the room.
Then I guess that leaves me to cast my spell of what did I say? Collapsing the weakest column. So you defend with your body, will, and endurance.
Okay. Let's see what he's got.
I'll go ahead and aim since I don't have many dice in this,
Yeah.
or at least not as many dice as I do in my Turmoil of Silence, which did an amazing job.
Okay. He's
All
got
right,
a
you need
D4
to
and
beat
a
an
D8. Oh yeah. I mean he could tie it. Let's see, but he does not. Okay. So what's the effect?
You take 2 points of damage penetrating.
All right. And we're soaking with same thing, D4, D8.
And that's actually 3 damage because he's hurt.
Right, 3 damage. So he's injured. Okay, so it's weird. He's injured from the last effect. 1 damage goes through because he can't soak it because he's out of dice, which will give him the hurt. So now he is.
And none of your soak was from armor, right? Because again, I just said
right.
penetrating.
Penetrating, but he has no armor. It's all just his natural
Just make sure it's not an armor-like effect.
toughness. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's lists here that like it's elemental stuff. Water damage is slaying, fire damage is weak. But nope, he's not wearing anything.
Got it.
He's a naked fireman. Okay, who is now hurt and injured and confused. But who does have a sunburst ready.
Reeling.
Was that it for you guys? And is reeling. That's a fair point, reeling. Okay. Alright. We're gonna sunburst. We're gonna recover from reeling. And because he's confused, you guys are going to both take D8s in your defense here. But he's going to fire this sunburst here, and it has a range of reach, so that's another 4. So he's going to hit both Icon and Anushka with this thing. And his sunburst is going to be 2d8 and a d4 versus 3. And you guys can resist with mind and stealth versus 3.
Do I have stealth?
I don't.
thought Sunburst was at the point of origin of the caster, but maybe
No,
I'm
it's ranged.
remembering that wrong.
No, it's
Okay.
up to medium range, explosion near.
Nice. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta see if I have stealth. I do not.
I am nailed all day long.
And a
Oh,
mind
no.
of D6.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. And don't forget, you guys also get your d8s for him being confused.
Oh,
right.
that's right, because you're confused, so I get an extra D8.
There we go. I'm fine.
Oh,
Okay,
And
I have
4.
1 success. Do we only need how many successes do we need?
let's see.
Oh, is it a resist? I didn't even look.
D8,
It's,
D4.
yeah, it's 4s or better.
It's resist,
Okay.
yeah. I only have 1 success.
Okay, and you need 2. How did Anushka do?
I only have the 1. I'm gonna go ahead and tap my personality on this one. Yes, I am effervescent. I can't be blind. I will get 2 successes, which ties your 2 successes. I resist. Whereas
Oh, right.
Icon doesn't, so he takes a 1-point hit plus the 1 from Sunburst. He takes a 2-point hit. Are you hurt
2-point
or
hit.
injured?
I'm both, so I take a 4-point hit.
As a 4-point
hit.
hit.
And blind.
Dying again!
Dying again. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I tapped that, because I didn't want to go down.
I guess I also got blinded icon.
And you're also blind.
I guess
Yes.
helmet shooter icon works.
There you go. There's
He's dying again.
a flash of fiery light.
As the poet once said, blinded by the light, blown up
Blinded
like
by-
a douche in the middle of the fight.
Bad bad ally. It's your fault.
I mean, this is really working to my motto, though, so I'm good.
Speed in mind. Your motto is as enigmatic as you are.
Well,
And
my
this
motto
guy's
is
gonna
the
try to-
first, the last, the eternal. I've gone dying twice, and I'm still alive.
Okay, I'm rolling for confusion recovery, and I don't recover. He's still confused, and that's it for me. You are still alive against all odds.
Yes, it's a kind of boner.
I do like how before we started this the session, we were talking about how Ironclaw is the deadliest game. No. Or people say Ironclaw is a deadly game. No,
You
not
could
really.
be dead.
I could be, but I'm
speaking-
not.
Speaking of could be dead, so Doctor, how are we doing over there?
Pretty good. Feeling pretty free. So since you exploded, I probably need to save your life.
Yep. You want me to roll the D12 and D8?
Go for it.
That would be preferred, yeah.
You gotta be a 12.
Not gonna be able to beat that, unfortunately. There's too much explosion happening right now.
So, yep, that's a whole lot of nothing. I'm assuming you're recharging your full duration.
I recharged that last turn. Now I'm readying it.
Oh, you're gonna shoot it?
Next turn,
Okay.
I just failed to rally, so that's 2 actions.
Yeah,
so
say, I think the moment that you roll the penalty dice, he's obligated to have taken that action.
Right.
Yeah, I am so not happy about this. Okay, I am going to go ahead and draw my other pistol, which I can do as a quick draw.
Nice.
And I'm going to guard because I don't want to die. And I'm going to shoot the salamander, which is the dumbest thing I could possibly do.
Okay. Wow.
Because also it's like, that's it. You're hurt. You spent a bunch of stuff. You're confused, which gives me a bonus die to hit you. Maybe I'll actually hit you. So dodge this.
I mean, my boy has a dodge.
Which you conceivably could do, because that's a whopping 4.
It could happen. Let's see. Wow. Okay.
So D4 dodge.
Can you retreat to break this tie? Is that what goes on now?
Well, you could retreat if you moved 1 pace to the right or to the east. You would be behind blocking. That would, deflect.
He does have a stride of 2, so he could get.
Oh, wait! You can't retreat. You're confused.
Right. Okay, then I guess it just counts as
So
a
I
hit.
just shoot you.
Alright.
This is a whopping 4 points of damage. You're injured, so it's 5. Are you hurt?
So it's 6 again.
All right.
So here we go.
Wow, actually, yes, right, because you're confused. You can't retreat because you don't know where I am.
Yeah, I don't know where the shot's coming from. He's just this writhing, flaming mass of anger.
Try to soak
and
6
confusion.
points of damage.
Oh, and he really can't. He's got. I'm looking relentless.
I think I just killed a fire element.
I think you just did. Yep. Here's a D4 and a D8. D4, D8. Yep. He soaks it down to 5.
That's dead.
That's dead.
I think you're out of stuff that can stop that.
Incidental
so.
buckshot takes it down. Congratulations.
It is merely a typical fire elemental.
Yes,
not a
this was not.
fire element.
You guys fought a villain and some
And
minions
just
and
dies.
a fire elemental. So I
Hey,
think
it does a fair of the whole 3D fire sunbursts and ignite fires is nothing to sneeze at. Great, I just killed an elemental primal creature that that could possibly never be duplicated.
It was so amazing. I died at the sight of it.
So Connor, you could conceivably dash to Icon and try to do first aid.
Yeah, so there's a weird phenomena that happens. There's a sucking of air, and all of the fire, including the fire elemental in the room, goes out. And for a second, you find it hard to breathe in here, but then there's a rush of air from the entrances of the cave, and now it is pitch black in here.
Well, I guess Connor gets to do this in the dirt. Wait, good news!
What is
You're no
the
longer
role?
on fire.
Mind and academics.
It is mind and academics.
I have no academics, so what happens if I botch?
Try not to.
We already know the future. I die.
Hey! All right, so this means you have 1 success, which I believe gives you a bonus D12. So you get when you make the body, species, and speed roll, you also get a bonus D12.
Body, species. Oh,
It's the
do I
physical
roll both of
creature
my
that-
species, don't I?
If you have 2 species, roll both of them.
Yup.
Congratulations.
The one time.
All
one
your
time.
species type. Don't anybody tell him that the druid magic has spells powered by species, or he's going to buy those now.
Oh my gosh.
All
I
right,
have
the
7.
best you have showing is a 7, which means I think you're still sick.
You replace dying with hurt, injured, afraid, and sick.
Darn, and here I was calculating out how much I could sell to get Lazarus Heart suddenly.
Oh, do you have Lazarus Heart?
No, but I have enough gifts lying around to sell back.
What has been our sick icon?
We use pink
pink,
based
okay.
on this chart.
I thought we were using an icon. Got it.
Oh my God, he didn't die. Somebody open this gate. We opened this gate.
The doctor's just back here like, is
But
everything
please
alright?
don't.
Did we win?
We
Uh-oh.
won.
Oh, good. I can't see anything. It's a little dark in there. Where are all of you?
Well, you can light a lantern, right? You've got craft skill, right?
I already have the lantern. Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't know where you guys are, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
no,
head
you have to
to the
relight
cave
the lantern.
entrance.
You have to when the salamander died, the lantern went out.
Okay, yeah, so I have to relight it.
Connor does this.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you can just go around the middle exit here if you guys don't want to try to lift this gate. That's fine.
I have a body of D4.
Yeah, it would have mattered mid-combat, but the danger is over for now.
I assume there's probably a chain that you could pull on it and slowly roll it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I conceivably I could have contorted through it because I do only have a body of D4, even if I don't have contortionist, but that would be at least one round and possibly more, all spent reeling, and I was not looking forward to that.
I do like how Connor
Would
just
have
walked
been
through the
great.
other gate, the other cave entrance to get to you. So
Yeah.
there's another opening right here, right here.
Yeah, the whole time it was just there.
Oh.
You
Oh.
can see there's a gate suspended over here too, but because no one went to
Well,
hit the
they
lever,
probably
it's
would have
just...
dropped the gate anyway. I was here pumping stuff into. Plus, also, I kind of wanted the gate in between.
Yeah.
Icon, it's now time for something very important. I'm going to pray for you, but I have to ask, have you ever heard of the Light of Salubert? I'm just going to give you a chat book.
Sorry, we just wiped this up with this paper that you've given me.
Ugh.
I can't read Calabrese. It's a inferior language.
Well, I'll have to read it to you later. But go
Yeah,
ahead
two-
and cover
two
your hurt,
syllables.
obviously.
You've given me great quad paper, so.
Alright. So all this business here, I'm definitely going to go snuff out the bonfires real quick.
So the bonfires were sucked out with the death of the fire elemental. Everything has been extinguished in this room, including Korax's hair, including the bonfires.
Okay. I guess I'm going to investigate this and see, is the matter settled? What's going on here? Is this safe for the locals again, etc.? And be certain of that instead of just assuming.
Okay. Mind and supernatural.
All right. I have a big brain, everybody. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 1d10 supernatural. Hey, 2 successes.
All right. It takes you a few minutes. You check. There's still heat on the stones that surround this fissure. But after some serious consideration, you determine that the magical energies, the elemental energies, have completely left this place. It is
that could have something to do with the fact that I killed the salamander.
Yeah. I think the elemental is gone. Its presence in this cave. This cave will never speak again, is what you are
Great.
sure of now.
Let's not mention that to the druids.
I think that might be wise, actually, yes.
Yeah.
But they get the cave back.
Well, I mean, if the goal is to return the cave to them, they're going to find out when they come to move back in to their sacred cave.
That's true. There are bodies in here, though. There were, there is a scapegoat. They're not goats, but
Yes.
Escape horse.
Well, I'm not highly skilled with.
Speaking of which, I have a
Talking.
motto
They can
over
indulge in being
here.
a dead horse for a while.
you've got a motto to do.
I've got a motto to do. And that is, he's obviously bled out and dead. I'm just going to take that.
Oh, you jerk! I love it.
What?
Yeah,
He tried to kill a kid. I'm not going to save him. Well,
that's true.
maybe. I'll at least see if he's still alive.
Okay, he's very dead. He failed. He botched his very first body roll. He died instantly.
Well, you won't be missing this.
I have to check.
Was
I'm
he
pretty sure
overkilled or just dead?
he was just dead.
Okay,
Oh,
then
maybe
this-
he was.
He hit 6 or 7.
He was
at the end.
overkilled. Remember, he
Was
took
he
a
overkilled?
10-point hit, you rolled it down to 7, and that's what killed him.
yeah. So.
Oh, wait, no,
that's,
you
No,
saving,
but-
you death saved him. Yeah.
Yeah, death saved. So he
Okay.
was just dying.
Combat
but
save.
then on
Okay.
his first.
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the corpse is somewhat recognizable.
Oh yeah.
I guess of note, I'd ask, is there anything else interesting that he possesses on his bloodied body?
Let's see.
Or perhaps in the room?
Well, he has the extinguisher, the giant slaying hammer.
Look,
The-
everyone, I'm a warrior now.
Oh, you mean the illegal item, the prescribed item that you're holding in your hands.
Mm,
Of
Specifically
course,
illegal.
I
I
have
turn
the
this over
authority
to
to
the
hold.
proper authorities.
The symbol that you're part of a cult that's illegal island-wide.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like he has this extinguisher. He's got his leather armor that bears the insignia of the heliodrome. You guys can find in some of the side caverns of this cave that there are scriptures written. There are religious texts to the god Anu that are written in Calabrese. So that is something that you guys could collect if you wanted to. It's uncertain how much they would be worth, and there are certain places where they would be considered actual.
Right. I'm collecting it up not because I'm thinking I'm going to sell it. I'm going to collect all of this up because I am probably going to turn it over as evidence that, yeah, there was some terrible heliodrome stuff going on up there, by the way.
Too bad you can't take credit for it because you're anonymous.
Yeah, no.
I can take that hammer in for bounty on the church because I have the church and state on my side.
Oh,
Man.
yes, God and anime.
If
Got
only,
it.
if only this game had the mod rules. Modify
What?
it to, modify
Oh.
it to be like a hidden extinguisher or something like that. So,
Like
Oh, God.
concealed-
Yeah.
Like my
Well, no, I
bulky
don't-
cell phone.
I don't mean like hide it. I mean like you know how Jen in Usagi has the broken nose thing.
Mhm, mhm.
You
There's a
you just
broken
you
horn.
cover it up to make it look like a mace, and you smash it on the ground. Oh, it was an extinguisher all the time.
Yeah, you're just carrying a 7-foot pole with you all the time. Oh my god, it was an extinguisher.
With an extendable handle.
Well, what you do is you just use a disguise on yourself and dress as a chandelier.
You thought this was a humble garden tool, but congratulations, it was actually a glaive.
It was the hoe of destruction. I've been playing Ultima.
Well, I suppose we can report back to town that we dealt with their necromancer infestation. Well, my heart's pounding in my chest.
What
I'm
necromancer
supposed to know no
infestation?
fear, though. So I suppose Anushka is more excited and happy that everyone's alive than chill to her very core. But when the adrenaline wears off, it'll be a different story.
I suppose, Icon, it is time to get you to bed as quickly as possible.
Did you do anything with the guy you just looted? Because he's gonna wake up.
He's dead.
Oh, you killed him.
No, he's been dead.
He's
He-
been dead.
He did the save.
The sword
we-
through the
they
heart
rolled-
did him
He
in.
has to do 3 of them, and they're rolled in secret.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's
And
what
he
I meant. It's not
botched-
the sword through the
Went over
heart
to
didn't.
confirm.
No, yeah, I was saying the sword through the heart didn't kill him. Death saves apparently afterwards that were in secret.
Yeah,
Didn't
he
hear the
bled
secret
to
part.
death
Okay.
while we were dealing with the Salaman.
Yeah,
So,
So he
will
went
not-
from overkill to dying, and then from dying to dead.
dying to
Okay.
dead. As a
he has a
result of
recognizable corpse. We could
once.
take it. We could take him back for a bounty if there is one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be a well-known guy.
yeah.
Call Potter and he can carry the body.
There we go, Potter. Make yourself useful around here. Giant gourd. I forget. Is Theratas a giant?
He is not.
No.
I thought he
Okay.
was based on the art, but no, he doesn't have the giant.
No,
head,
he's
so-
attacking. He's attacking Deirdre, who is.
who was just very
We
tiny.
will collect his trappings. They should still be. They're probably anu-flavored elemental
Yes.
trappings.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
that's more for the bounty we can get on them from the church.
Yeah, I'll tell you. There's one more thing that you find sort of stored in the back room. It's not very exciting, but it does look like there are bundles of what would be traveling cloaks, and they look to be belonging like the acolyte robes of Sa'alamer worshippers.
Huh. I wonder if these are disguises or a collection. Are they stained with blood?
No, they look to be well maintained.
Well, that's weird.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they had to have a cover of some kind, right?
Very true.
And the only way you're going to operate out here in the Phelan territories with any sort of cover is going to be, I don't know. Are they even accepting of that sort of thing?
If it is
Probably
a
not.
cover, I have to wonder if perhaps the monastery was aware of this at all. We went there and talked with them before. I can't remember what they said. Could someone remind me real quick?
Which monastery?
There's
The
a mission.
mission. The mission.
Okay, I was say I remember there's the monastery near the river that we talked about because we thought it was closer than it actually was because the
Yeah.
name overlapped the river, but it's actually way off.
We were there before and talked to them. They didn't mention anything about any of this, right?
They did not. You didn't ask. I did.
That's
well,
fair.
We only
Yeah.
heard about this cave from the Phelan themselves.
And if I take a look at these robes, do these seem to be like they've been fashioned from the same cloth?
Yeah, it looks like that they could have come from the same place or were the same outfits worn by the missionaries.
Right. So I say we bag this up. We could go to the mission still and try to recover, but we should probably politely ask some questions and maybe not insinuate immediately that they are all part of some cult.
God, I feel like
That
an
would
old
be an
man.
ecumenical matter.
I feel like an old man. I don't remember any mission. Racking my
We-
brain, like, God, what mission? They didn't send us here. What mission?
Oh, so when you guys made it to the Phelan village, you came
yeah.
across an old Reverend Mother Patience, who was an
Yes,
old
yes.
horse. And she was speaking with Moonsinger, who is one of the Fianna of this tribe. And she said that they had a mission that was not very far. They traded with the Phelan for food and protection in exchange for teaching the Phelan children how to speak Calabrese and using their healing magic on them when they need it. So they have this like symbiotic relationship so far.
Mhm.
And of course they're there. They're a Vortipois, which means they're a long way from home. But they
Got
did
it.
provide you lodging, and they did seem to have a lot of cots set up, more than they needed.
I think I must have just been out of it last session because I remembered the Phelan sent us here. I do not remember talking to anybody in the village.
Yeah. To be fair, it was probably no more than like 5 minutes of actual game time that we spent in the mission speaking with them. So no biggie.
So
but yeah,
I
let's
suppose our goal is go find Lael, go back to the village, talk to the mission, and maybe talk to the village.
cool. Lael hasn't gone far. He didn't go back into the cave with you guys, but he was probably at the entrance listening the entire time. And when he sees you all emerge, kind of smelling like charcoal, his eyes are wide and he seems like terrified, but also in awe. Like, you guys are amazing.
We are pretty awesome.
Amazing.
Connor has
Well,
fresh
they-
scars healed from the fight.
Well, they won't be bothering you again. I'll just go ahead and pat Lael on the head.
Yeah, he's speechless. He says something in Berlefine.
Which we
And
understand
she-
now.
Oh, you do understand. Oh, cool.
We got it
You-
last time.
Who kept? I just assume everyone sells those gifts every time.
I
But
keep
yeah.
a lot of
No,
them.
We've been here for we 13th Warrior Day. We've been here for 2 weeks and now we speak fluently.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Was that what you're
Okay.
doing? I've been playing Last Samurai this whole time. I thought we were all supposed to die.
Nice. But yeah, no, so he basically uses a word for you that is like it's an epic. He's basically calling you like an epic warrior. Epic warriors.
Which, has a lot of consonants in it because we're in the Phelan territories. It's probably like 17 times as long as you thought it would be.
Truly, truly.
High praise, but I'm just a doctor.
Were you
You should thank
apostrophizing that?
Connor.
Sorry, Theta, what did you say?
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't.
Gotcha. Okay. So Lael will say, you have to I have to bring you back to the village. You have to meet with the leader, the chief. He'll be amazed to hear that you drove out the outsiders. We'll have to reward you somehow. Come, they'll be so excited. I will tell the tale. He's already kind of begins reciting it, Even though he did not witness any of the actual fighting, he seems to think that he has a pretty good idea of what went down in there, and it's quite exciting.
All right then. So, returning to the village then.
Okay, this might be a good opportunity to take a short break if everyone is on board with that. I'm running low on water.
Before we do, I kind of going to look at everyone. Well, my friends, this has been a fun little adventure, but I feel like that was pretty close back there, and though I may be eternal, I'd rather not risk that with reality. So I feel like I would like to fly back to Harrogate, and I might see you guys some other time.
Okay, we're changing out player characters.
Fair enough.
And that's fair enough. Icon barely made it through that last one, so I would not blame him.
Well, you fought bravely. I will always remember you, Icon.
Could you forget this face? Could you?
No, I never will.
Grab
I'm
you by the shoulders, put my face right in yours. Could you? Could you forget this face?
Ah,
Is that a could you please?
why do you gotta make this weird?
It's a foreign thing.
There's only one like me. I'll have to keep it that way.
All
I'm
right.
still gonna hug him goodbye
Oh,
because I've seen him. Why
From-
can't you be more like the Wish Dragon? Wish Dragon's awesome.
I don't know which one that is.
That's that new
Falcor.
movie that came out.
Well, no, that's luck, not wish. Never mind.
Elcor.
Also good.
All right. So, short break. See you all in a bit.
Short break. Be right back.